Hi, my name is CJ. This is my week 6 reflection video. Chapter 7, contraception, slide 3. The only contraception that works 100% of the time is abstinence. This stuck with me because it's true. And in today's day and age, like the amount of underage pregnancies or even just young pregnancies in general, it's all caused by, unhealthy sex practices, like not using contraceptives. Chapter 89, conception, pregnancy and birth, unexpected pregnancy outcomes. 42% of women obtaining abortions reported income levels that would classify them as poor. Chapter 9, slide 9. I brought this up, or I wanted to follow up on this because I think this has a very apparent correlation. You could tell that people from a rougher background tend to make these decisions, or it tends to become a cycle in their family or something. Or not or something, but I've seen this in my life. I've seen this around me. This is something that seeing this number, it's not really surprising. If anything, I would think it would be more. But this is just something I could tell, yeah, this number makes sense. And I remembered it from class because I thought about at home. Chapter 10 and 12, gender, sexual orientation, identity, and expression. The study is saying the same thing. Chapter 12. I remember in class when or our professor made us look up the differences in all of these things. And as we were sharing, both groups had came to the conclusion that it's all the same thing, just said differently. And I thinking about it, it makes sense, biologically, psychologically, it all, the way you are, it all makes sense. It's all tied into your DNA. You can't get around it. That's just how you will be. Whether that makes you want to step out and explore your sexuality in different ways, or whether it make you just be a heterosexual person. Chapter 11, body image. Young men's body dissatisfaction increases when they see images of an attractive muscular man. Slide 6. I brought this up because this is something that even I experienced as a young man. Coming up, seeing those videos, I'll be in my room, or seeing videos of super strong dudes, or just thinking that's what it was, that's what I had to be in order to be likable or to be desired or wanted in ways I seen fit. But the lives they portray online is it's not even real. And I think that's a real issue the world needs to address, how bad for our adolescents and young people that social media is. Chapter 13 and 14, sexuality throughout the lifespan, infant through elder. How does electronic communication play a role in relationships? Chapter 14, slide 6. I brought this up because I think this is in today's age, this is why you get the "is dating still a thing" type questions, or you just see a lot more infidelity in general. It's just bad. Social media allows people to see things on a larger scale, way larger than they should, and it create this illusion to make you think options, and that could a lot of the times it messes with relationships because people think it's always better. It's always better. They always looking for the next best thing. Somebody who looks more attractive, somebody who has more money, somebody who has more. It's really just greed. Chapter 15, 16, and 17, sexual techniques and behaviors / forcible behaviors. 17% of boys and 25% of girls will experience sexual assault before the age of 18. Although the number is larger for girls, I wanted to address the boys because I feel this is something that's not really I mean, I feel like it's been addressed more in today's age, but like I felt it's not been addressed correctly. Like now I've experienced things when I was younger, and now that I'm older, looking back on those situations, I could really say like that's not right. Had the roles been reversed, like somebody would be in serious trouble. And that stuck with me because, you know, like being a young man and seeing other young men like go through things, or knowing other young men are going through things and they can't talk about it or feel like they can't talk about it. It's a hurtful space to be in. Chapter 18 and 19, STIs plus HIV. Abstinence, monogamy. Slide 6. Whenever any infections or diseases come to mind, I just think like, how did you, not to say like is there's not situations where there have been people who've gotten tricked, but how did you get in that situation without knowing, like, or giving your body to somebody, you know, who had something and you didn't know? Like, I feel like it's very important. People need to take care of their temples. And the best way to do that is either abstinence or monogamy. Be with one partner, or just don't be out here sleeping around, you know, in general. Just to, especially with the cases being in the hundreds of thousands, some cases get into millions worldwide. Like, it's just not smart. And this is my reflection on week 6.